Oh, I got these fucking books to talk about, and I am going to do my best to talk about these books. I have my notes. I just want to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to try and do this in 30 minutes. Um, I really don't want to go over 30 minutes. If I do, then I'll probably go over by like maybe 5 minutes, but I definitely want to make this quick. It is just like book talk. Because your girl's been reading some books, and the books have had me, and every single author has been a new to me author. I want to know what the hell, why ain't nobody told me about these authors, but, um, well, I take that back. Um, on my urban romance Facebook page that I follow, that's where I've been finding all the good stuff with all the good books that I've been needing to get into. So I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, and then I'm just gonna dive right in, and we gonna see how this go, honey. We gonna see. We gonna see. And Lexi, if you have not yet, if you have not had the Hennessy iced tea, I want you to go and get it, and I want you to try it with iced tea. You have to mix it with some sweet tea, or you can have it straight. I don't know. I'm not a Hennessy drinker, but this drink, and you do, and it's amazing. It's my summer drink. I gotta have it. I should have them sponsor me. They ain't sponsoring no fucking body. They are not. Oh my God. What the hell is the name? Now I got to go find the damn sweet tea. Hold on. Let me see. Is it green leaf? Hold on. Pure leaf. That's what it's called. Yeah, I do the pure leaf sweet tea. And no, all sweet teas are not the same. Okay? Not at all. Not at all. All right, in a minute, I'm gonna jump in, and as people come in, if they come in, great. If they don't come in, that's fine. This will be posted on my YouTube page. So if you're not here tonight and you don't get to see it, you don't get to hear anything about these books, that's fine. You can go over to my YouTube page, which I will link once I put this up or whatever, and then you'll be able to see it. Oh, but your girl had to close my book to be here. I have another book that I started. And Lexi, don't recommend nothing else, as we sitting over here waiting on book full. Because of you. Right now, I am doing, hold on. This is how you know you read too many damn books. You don't even remember the damn name. The Corporate Assassin by Neek Mills. Is that her name? Neek Mills? Yeah. I'm on book 2. I think I have one more after this. You're supposed to be jumping in so you can catch up, sweetie. Come on. Whew. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and dive right on in. Welcome to Talk 30. I am your book bestie, Toya. It's this whole little Talk 30 with me. I'm going to take 30 minutes. I have 3 books this time that I'm going to talk about. And I got some stuff that I need to say. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to dive right in to our very first book, which is going to be Hard for the Next. Hard for the Next, that one was a new to me author. And I actually need to go and take a look. So that way I know exactly who the hell that author was. But the book was everything. For me, the book was everything. The book was messy as hell. We had Teflon, I think was his name. But the other girl was calling him Jelani, and then you had Chloe and you had Demi. And so basically what took place was this couple over here with Teflon / Jelani. I think that, yeah. And Demi, they had a relationship or whatever the case may be. They would occasionally invite people into their little, thing. They would come and go, right? But then Demi has been keeping an eye on Chloe, and she has decided that she wants to invite Chloe in. Now, Chloe has had some turmoil and some shit going on in her life or whatever the case may be with her parents. She go to work one day, she come home, and every motherfucking thing blow up. Now, me personally, if my mother had some issues, I don't know if I would be able to do the things that Chloe did in this book. Because see, Chloe was really accepting, and she was just like, oh, I love my mom, despite, and okay, but her daddy was telling her, nah, baby, that's not what it is. She didn't want to listen. Whatever. Demi comes in and decides that Chloe needs to be the third because she wants somebody else with her and Teflon, right? Because this is what they're used to doing. But she's just like, if we have one consistent one, then we don't have to keep getting all these extras, okay? As much fun as it sounds to have a third, someone else to just kind of join in the fun, but I don't know if I want a third to join in the fun, not the way that bitch joined in the fun. Because next thing you know, what usually happens when you add an extra body into the mix, right? Teflon. First of all, when Teflon met Chloe, he told her that she can call him Jelani. So you mean to tell me that this woman that you've been with for all these years, she couldn't call you that? Absolutely not. Baby, she just slipped up one day and called him Jelani, and he checked her immediately. Don't call me that. That name was not reserved for you. You call me Teflon. She was very upset. But then, there were points in the book, or parts in the book, I should say, where, like, Chloe's mother treated her child like she hated her. Okay? We steal money. And Chloe has an ex. Do y'all want to know what the mama did with the ex? Both exes? Because Demi eventually becomes an ex. And then there's some shit going on. Teflon got some, because he owns a club and he has things that's coming through the club or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole lot of scandal, things like that going on. So Teflon's trying to figure out what is happening. Baby, everybody has been, and they don't even know it. But what I did love about this book, see, I love the smut, the spice, all of that. And if we're going to have a throuple, I want everybody throupling. And everyone was throupling. And I'm always so interested when it's two women. I'm like, oh, what do y'all be in there doing? Because I don't get to experience that in my real life because that's not my real life. So I want to read about it. The author made sure that I read about it. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? I didn't know that the women were two women have a great time. You know exactly what this other one, you know. My hat's off to y'all, because I just want to be a fly on the wall. Was they scissoring? I mean, basically, I was shocked. I said, oh, they was doing all kinds of stuff, honey, with and without him. Okay? And I was like, oh, so she was like a legit, girlfriend for her and, a girlfriend for Jelani, Teflon, or whatever, which is cool. Loved it for them. But he really, really did love Chloe. He loved the innocence of her and everything. And I think that as a character, even though she had some very naive moments where she didn't know what the hell was really going on. You know what I'm saying? Things that for me, in real life, didn't make no damn sense. Like, if your daddy is telling you that your mama ain't shit, and then things is happening, coming up missing, your mama is saying that your daddy is cheating on her, but little do you know, your mama been cheating on your daddy when her mother decided that she wanted a woman too, and they had the same woman, ta-da, messy bitch. Mama and her daughter, they had the same people. You gonna let your mama be with your person? No. Yeah, messy as hell. But the book is called Hard for the Next. It's by Neek Mills. Okay, Neek, look. Let me tell y'all, Neek done had me in a damn chokehold. I really need to be paying more attention to her. That book, it's everything. It's everything. And it's just like, Demi didn't want Chloe to be in their little throuple anymore. Yes, it is a standalone. Yes. And it's not a super long book. It's 302 pages. So it's like, okay, it's long enough to give you enough plot, and the spice is spicing because there was all kinds of fingers and stuff used, and it's like, we're used to fingers and toys, but there was extra people that I'm not used to. I'm not, so child, the bitch was worked up. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. But the innocence of Chloe is what really drew Teflon in. You know what I'm saying? And he loved that about her. And Demi was cool, but then Demi was acting real jealous. But it's like, how you mad when you invited her? You went and got this girl. You went and you've been watching her for months at her job. And then you want to approach her and you want her to come in to be your third. But then when she the third and that's who he want to be with, now you mad. But baby, is innocent and quiet as Chloe was, honey. That mouth was real slick because every time Demi said some slick, stupid shit, she got her ass some move together. Okay, she had to ask her, when you down there rocking the mic, how does it taste? That's why I can't have no damn third, because you say that to me, and I'm gonna send you to have a talk with Big Sandals at the upper room. Don't talk to me like that. So, I absolutely love this book. The book is by Enigma. It is called Hard for the Next. Let me show y'all a picture really quick so that way you know. I had to take a look at this to make sure that there's nothing on here that can't be on this live because I don't want to be kicked off. But this is the book. This is the book that you want to go and get and read, okay? It's going to be good. It's going to be messy as hell. Yeah. Go ahead and get that and read it expeditiously. On to our next book. Our next book is called Can I Join You? And again, with Can I Join You, this one is by, is it Carice Ashley? Is that her name? Oh, I hope I don't butcher your name, Miss Ashley. I'm so sorry if I have. Can I Join You is a Why Choose romance. I do want to go ahead and just double back real quick and say that all of these books are urban fiction romance books. Except, this one is too, that we'll get to in a little bit. But Can I Join You? Can I Join You is another 3 people relationship, honey. Poly, is that what they call it? Yes, I believe. It's another poly relationship. This time it is 2 men, 1 woman. Black men. Do y'all see them? Let me tell you. So the 2 men, they're best friends. They've been best friends for a really long time or whatever. You know, they went to school together. They grew up together. They was doing all. And, you know, one day, everybody had been puff pass and, you know, have a little sip. And when we had a little sip, we also had a little slippy slip. Okay? It was a sword went somewhere it wasn't supposed to go. And then we realized that when swords was going where they wasn't supposed to go and mouths was at the back door, that we liked it. And we decided that, you know, if we was going to have somebody join, yes, Lexi, baby, okay? And they give detail. We decided that, you know, we don't mind having that played with our best friend. Bestest friend in the world, okay? Every time he go and get somebody, he call me and hey, bruh, come on to the house. I got somebody. She game. We gonna do this. And he like, okay, you know, let's do it. Now, with this particular book, with this one, we have Kadeem and crew are our MMCs for this particular book. And then our FMC is Sanaya. Sanaya has gone and she has lost her job or whatever, and she's trying to find something else. And so the 2 MMCs, Kadeem and crew, they run a security company and they need a secretary. So she comes in, she just is a boss with this interview, and so cool, great. They hire her on and she's attracted to both of them. So, you know, one day she's working or whatnot. Now, usually, typically, normally, okay, the best friends, the 2 MMCs, are not together by themselves, okay? There's usually a woman that they've always had involved with them. Well, she had to go deliver some paperwork that needed to be sent, you know, given to one of her bosses, and she had worked late. Can you imagine walking in on your boss and his best friend on his knees at the desk, and then they don't stop? He just invites you. It was real fast, real fast. And they was like, oh, okay, you know, come on in. Do you want to join? Do you want to do this too? And she said, sure. Why not? They were doing, no, so she happened to be working there. And she had documents that she had to give to them because, you know, both of them are her bosses because they both run the company. She went to go give them the papers. Now, before her, yes, they were with other women, the 2 of them. And that's when the swords had crossed, or when one sword slipped somewhere. And then I was like, how your mouth get there, though? Like, you know, people have tendencies, thoughts, and ideas. And then you want to say, I'm not, but you are. And that's fine. You can be whatever the hell you want to be. I don't care. But I'm just like, this one, I think the MMCs, in my opinion, y'all was confused. You just, but baby, they They met with her. They got together with her, honey. She was just like, "This is great. Yes, you. I walked in on you on your knees at your friend's desk, rocking the mic, and so I want to join." So they let her come on and join, and everybody was. The spice was spicing like a motherfucker, okay? But, you know, she had her individual time with them, so that way she can kind of get to know them. There was a part in the book where there was a party that took place, and so she had to go to the party, honey, and one of their other women that they used to mess with, because they cut everybody off when they got with her, but when one of the other women that came that they used to mess with, honey, she wanted back what she had. She didn't appreciate this, you know, Sanaya being there. But Sanaya got upset because she's like, it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. Like, so she told that he had to go and get out of there. So, you know, old girl was upset or whatever. Come to find out though, the brothers, well, not brothers, but the best friends, one of them, I'm not going to tell you which one because y'all want you to go read the book, had slept with the girl and somebody else, and the girl was her sister. And then part of the security company, they hired a whole lot of women because these men, they were not, so like Kadeem and crew are not the type of men to ever put their hands on women. So for their security company, you know, you still going to have to encounter some women that you have some issues with or whatnot. So they decided that they were going to hire these women. You're the muscle for other women. We don't put our hands on women. We don't take women out. We don't do that. So one of the women that they had hired, her name happened to be Demi. You know, Demi's crazy. Her name happened to be Demi, and Demi was crazy for real because there was a plot twist with Demi. And then you find out just how connected everybody really is. But baby, they love Sanaya, honey. They took Sanaya to meet the family. And then when she met the family, like she met their parents. And their parents was like, oh no, we don't judge how you 3 are together. I wish you could imagine how we met our significant other. What? It's a whole family thing, okay? Everybody is with everybody. I love these poly books, and everybody is just, yes, baby, the parents too. Yeah, the parents too. They don't give detail about the parents. One of the parents had hinted about how she's not judgmental because you don't want to know how she met her husband, was what she said. Yes, baby, and they're black. Yes, baby, and they're black. They're black. Good old urban fiction, honey. Come on. Yeah, right. Yes. We love it. We absolutely love it. I gave that book 5 stars. You definitely want to go check it out. There is a plot twist at the end of that book. I don't want to give the ending of that book away. I will say though that although I gave the book 5 stars, right? The way that the book ended felt a little rushed to me. I do feel like with Demi and the security company, there should have been more to the story. There was a lot of going on, but there should have been more to the story that I think would have made the story a whole lot better. But you know, I was there for all the, you know, knocking boots, so it did what it needed to do. It gave what it needed to give, and it's good. It's a quick read, so you know, jump on that one. And this one again is Can I Join You? It's this book right here. Yes, and join me. Read the damn book. So now we are going to wrap this up. And the way we're going to wrap it up, that you already knew, was Enigma. I have seen so many mixed reactions when it comes to this book, right? Everybody knows somewhat of what this book is about. First of all, this was my introduction to C.M. Barnes. I said, I want a dirty, nasty, filthy, smutty book. Something just real. I wasn't ready. I started this book at work. Wasn't ready, and I started the book at work, and I was just like, oh. Can anyone else hear this shit? Turn this down. I don't turn down my damn books, okay? But for Enigma, I turn my shit down, okay? Because C.M. Barnes didn't come to play. Good old Zane, who over there? Honey, Zane walked so that C.M. Barnes could run, and that bitch ran, okay? What is her name? Leilani? Is that Leanna? I should have known that shit. Leanna and Caleb. First of all, Leanna was with someone else. Caleb was with someone else. Both of them were, you know, they had their friends or whatever the case may be, their significant others. And everybody was friends. Everything was great. tragedy struck. And so they made their way to each other. Great. This is when shit gets crazy. This is when everybody, like, that prologue, when that comes out and everybody is listening to that, or you're reading that, you know what I'm saying? You're just like, oh, okay. And then you're like, damn, that's fucked up. And then chapter 1, just wait a goddamn minute. Hold on. Hold on. First, we got to the end of the prologue, and I was like, you put your mouth where and did what? Yeah. With this man you just met, and then next thing you know, baby, his friend is right there. Yes, baby. What the fuck? Oh, he blew her back out and hair all the way back, and I'm listening intently. Do you hear me, bitch? I'm like, just ain't no work getting done. Okay, no work. I'm in my car. Turn this shit down at the red light. What happened? Every chapter, they are getting it in, and these are grown folks too. These people in this book is in their 40s. Okay, so this is not like, oh, some young 20-year-old love. No. And then they have kids, and their kids are adult children. They're 18, 19, 20, or whatever the case may be. And these kids are going to HBCUs, and they are smart as hell. And I love that about the book. I love to see when you're writing a book and the people in the book are successful. Okay, Leanna and Caleb, successful. Their children, successful, like very well educated. And I absolutely love that. And they definitely mention that. There are some wild ass family dynamics that happen in this book. Every chapter, girl. They left no page undone on. They was in every chapter. Okay. But the kids, you have to go read the book. I will say, warning, this book is not for everybody. Okay. Some people are like, I'm not grown enough to read this book. I am. I watch. So this was perfect. Okay. It's like someone is reading to you. Well, a little bit of a plot. That worked for me because I like that. And so there were some people saying that they weren't grown enough to read that book. There was a whole bunch of stuff that I seen. People were like, oh, I DNF'd it. I couldn't. There was too much. What's that? It was not too much. There's no such thing ever. Ever. It was great. I loved how much they was getting it in. But understand that book is not it is a erotica for your ass. Okay? It's not spicy smut. That's not what that book is. It is a urban fiction super erotica. And if you don't like super eroticas, don't read Enigma. It's just not for you. I'm telling your ass that now. But the book was really, really good. Everybody, they got through their family dynamic, and it's crazy because they're like, oh, well, what's the plot? Well, the plot was the tragedy, the reconnection, the finding yourself again, finding the things that you love, or whatever the case may be. But they was in the whole book. The whole book. Yeah. The whole book. And the new audiobook is coming out on July 28th. And I'm going to listen to that too and have the physical copy because I need to do both. Enigma is a one-handed book. Oh my God. See, I didn't even wrap that up the way that I wanted to, but I wanted to make sure that I said as much as I could say in 30 damn minutes. And I think I did that. I think I got about a few more minutes left. This has been so much fun. I am going to do this again, not next Thursday, but the Thursday after. And we're going to see what books I pull in and what I want to talk about. I don't know if they all going to be this spicy. Probably not. They're definitely, I don't know. Because that second part of Enigma comes out, and I need to make sure that I read that and talk about. Actually, no, I have another book that I'm going to talk to y'all about. Y'all will find out what that is. But this has been a whole lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me with this Talk 30. This has been great. I hope everybody has a good evening. And I'll see y'all back here in 2 weeks. Have a good night.